I call in the nations. I call in the words that need to be spoken at this time. I call in the magnetism of energy, the forces beyond force, the allowance, the freedom and the peace of all people. I call to the trees, to the birds, to the animals. Wake up and welcome. I call to humanity. It is time, it is time. It is time for you to remember. It is time for you to be able to step into your power. It is time. Remember who you are. Remember the sacredness that is within you. Remember that core essence of that light that burns within. Remember how to connect with your heart space. Remember how to turn your heart chakra in the center of your chest and to feel, to vibrate, to resonate in your chest area. No longer do we need to be in the mind. Pull it down into the heart. The heart is where it's at. The heart is where you will find your answers. The heart is the source of beingness, stability, groundedness, love, compassion, insight. You find your worthiness. You cast away the guilt and the shame, remembering and realizing you are God's source energy. You are the chosen one. You are who you have been looking for. Wake up and remember. Your core essence is exactly what we need. You being you, nobody else. Allow what the world has done and let it go. Remove the chains, remove the weights, remove the things that have been holding you back, the blockages, the limitations. Cast them out. You are a creator being. You must remember. You have so much power just within you. Remembering and understanding that this is your God-given vehicle. This is your navigation system. This is sacred. This is a blessing. This beautiful bodysuit can lead you into your truth. It can guide you into your center and your essence. It can allow yourself to grow and glow. You can remember all things if you will but tap within the center of yourself and pull out that core essence. Allow yourself to see yourself. Place yourself in front of you. Remember who it is that you truly are, that small, innocent infant who is worthy of love, who never would even abide to guilt or shame because it is perfect. It is of the essence. It is of God source energy. This center in which you are is perfect. It is exactly who you are meant to be. Allow yourself to open. Allow yourself to remember. Allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to know that you have guidance from above. That you always have been and you always will be exactly where you are meant to stand, to learn, to grow, to shift, to change. That you are exactly where you are meant to be. Your core essence, your navigation system assists you and allows you to have these earthly experiences, these understandings, these awarenesses, so that you can remember that you are God's source energy. You are exactly who you are meant to be at exactly the right time. Allow yourself to remember. Remember the perfectness of all of it. Remember the sacred safety that is within. When the world may seem chaotic and distorted and disconnected and hurt and shamed, remember, you have this center essence. You have this heart center that loves, this heart center that is excited, this heart center remembers all is perfect, all is well. Allow yourself back into that essence. We wobble here and there, but allow yourself in every now moment to remember you can come back. You can come back to the source. You can come back to the essence of who it is that you are in your breath, in your now moment. Remember the safety that resides within. This is your truth. This is sacred. When the world is being chaotic and ripping everything down to be shown for the illusion in which it is, remember your heart center. Remember what truth feels like. Test yourself. If you need to do it daily, do it. What does a lie feel like? What does the truth feel like? Remember. Remember your heart center has all the answers. Just allow it to be, let go. Quit trying so hard. Life was originally created and meant to be peaceful. To allow us to flow, to live in harmony with nature and creation. To have bodily and sexual pleasures without any shame or guilt, but just being in nature, our natural state. The vibration of the trees and birds resonates within, and it awakens us and allows us to remember the pleasure and the bliss that can be experienced on this earth. Remember that center. Allow yourself to come from this source. Find ways throughout your day to continually bring yourself back in. It is right for us to slow down. It is right for us to expect that things can be provided for. I know there's a lot going on your world, but you must remember positivity, expecting the best because of who you are, allows you to experience more of that. So I know it is hard on your planet. I know. We see it all. We know what is going on. But you must remember, there's a greater plan and a new paradigm that is on the way, and it is us as creator beings that make that change. It is us in our vibrancy and remembering we are the tipping point. It's within us to create the new earth, our actions, our words, our thoughts, our vibration. Finding like-minded people and creating community so that you can stay in that vibration. heart-centeredness. Alignment with who it is that you are. And that's going to be unique for every single one of you. That is why you must come to the heart center. You know yourself better than anybody else. You understand how to solve all your problems, answer all your questions. You are the source of your own internal light. It's right in here. Just view it, look at it, play with it. It wants to come out and play. It wants to show you how good life can be. It wants to heal that inner child in you, to remove all the blocks, to remove all the fears, to remove all the bullshit that has been holding you back. The heart. Heart center. Become intimate with it. Listen to it. Cultivate it. It's a relationship. You can't just go in for meditation for 10 minutes and say, oh, I've spun my heart, I'm good. It's a relationship. We fill our heart daily. But many of us ignore it. Many of us have forgotten. So it is my truth, my life path, the way in which I live, that I trust my heart center. And everything that I do, that I have found signs from the universe. They're constantly communicating with us. They just want us to wake up and remember. They just want to welcome us home. I'm being as authentic and as real as I possibly can be. This realization of what's going on here on earth has nearly taken my life multiple times. And it is my deep heart desire to be able to share the messages that the fucking awakening is here. It is time to remember. It is time to come back to our heart centers. It is time for us to be able to reveal that infinite, amazing, timeless creator that's inside. And it takes daily practice. Daily, I am on my yoga mat. Daily, I'm processing in some form or another. This channeling that I have been doing has been overwhelming at times because I just allow it to come through. I don't know what I'm going to say. I just follow each word as it comes in, and I just allow myself to flow, to stop thinking, to quiet the mind, to shut it down, to stop those internal thoughts, that dialogue. I've had to create a relationship with quite a few of my thoughts. It's a daily practice. You come back to it daily. And when you find that you wobble, you return again. And you return again. And then you might wobble again, and then you return again. And that is the flow of life. It comes with ups and downs. But I do know there's this source that's within us that is so loving, so guiding, so inspirational, so powerful and fearless. And when I feel my heart and I feel with my heart, I feel amazing in my life. I feel on purpose. I feel relaxed. I feel at ease. I feel like I'm in my divine feminine flow. I just feel like I'm more me. I'd like to close with gratitude. Thank you to the universe for knocking my fucking socks off and showing me just how blissful and magical it can be. Thank you for showing me how loved I am. Thank you for reminding me how powerful I am. Thank you, guides, guardians, angels, protectors, beings of the utmost love and light, the healed ones, the ancient ones, the ancestors. Thank you. Without you, I wouldn't be here. So thank you. Thank you for wrapping me in blankets of energy. Thank you for holding my hand and tickling my face and playing with my hair and my clothes, because it let me know that you were here. It allowed me to tune into my sensitivities and to ask why. Why did I just itch? What's the energy behind that? What's the thought form? What's the feeling? What's the smell? What's the color? Where did that come from? I have found for me, many of my sensitivities is actually my spiritual senses turning on. I have been a highly sensitive being ever since my awakening. I believe I was before, but through programming, I learned how to be hard and tough. I learned how to construct and build and fucking run circles around men. I learned how to get shit done, to fucking just take anything that was there and get it fucking done. This heart center opening made me slow way the fuck down. And it took my foot being injured for about almost 4 years. It still is, it's like 99. Oh, no, we're not going to say that. When I'm doing my daily habits and I'm doing exactly what it is that I need to do and what my foot needs, it's 100%. But it's taken a long time of me listening of how to slow down and to stop doing so much and to trust that the universe is actually there and it's guiding me. And that even when it looks scary in the bank account, or it looks scary in what's happening in life, or it looks scary in the event that's going on, I just have to remember that the universe is always working in my highest good. Looking back, majority of the things that have happened to me, and I've been abused. Oh, we'll get into my past more. But the majority of the things that I can look back on, I realized that it was actually for my growth. It was for my benefit. It didn't feel good. It sucked at the time. But it pushed me into actually coming on YouTube and making videos, which I've been saying for, I don't know, 3 years that I would share my channel. And it took an event last night, which I'm so thankful for. I had myself a beautiful plant medicine ceremony with the sun, and grandmother ayahuasca came into me, and we sang together. We sang the most beautiful song of remembrance, and I cried, and she would remind me, it's in the breath, the stableness, the calmness, the earthiness. We know you have a lot of emotions, but it's right here. And I had a beautiful experience. And I'm not remembering exactly why or what I was going to tie that into. Listening, being guided, heart-centeredness. That was a lot for me to channel, if I'm being honest. I channel like this all alone. I'll play my drum all alone. I'll sing all alone. And this is really me coming out of my shell and saying, fuck, I deserve to be on YouTube or anywhere else just as much as anybody else does. And I'm going to do that. Or if I ever fucking do that, hell, I'm letting go of all expectations. But what feels good to me and I enjoy in life is just fucking being myself. Being able to do the things that feel good for me as well as feel good for the other person. I'm very compassionate. And I'm not just going to be fully selfish. I feel like we are here to heal together. First and foremost, for me and my life, I come first. My husband comes second, and my children come third, then my extended family, then my friends, and soul family shifts in there, but usually after my husband, after the children. Kind of mixes right in that same area. But I have found that listening to the wisdom that's within and trusting, I can't answer every question for everybody out there because, quite frankly, you're a unique individual and you're going to work probably totally different than I do. And that's why I have a little bit of a hard time with some of these spiritual teachers that are saying, this is how you channel, this is how you do it. Well, actually, if I remember being just a little tiny baby and I remember being my 3 or 4-year-old self, kids naturally do this. Kids naturally have imaginary friends. Dudes, they can see energy, okay? Talking, having conversations. Do you not remember being in the bushes or being in the grass? And, I can only speak from my experiences, not everybody's, and sitting there and having a conversation. And maybe the thought was in here, but you're having a conversation. You trusted in those voices. As a kid, you went and did shit just because it felt good, just because it's what you wanted to do. So coming more into that essence, coming into more childlike, listening with your heart, relaxing the fuck out. Quit making life so fucking stressful and hard. And I can't answer the questions in your particular life of how to do that. You have the answers. Go figure it out. I don't remember where I was. Listening to your heart center. I'm figuring this out, guys. Like, literally, this is my first video ever. Well, maybe 3 or 4 others that I've recorded myself quite a few times. So the first video that I'm actually going to publish and allow people to see me authentically, just who it is that I am. Listening to my heart center is what has gotten me there. So I'm going to continue to make content. I'm going to continue to share who it is that I am. And I'm just going to be real with who it is that I came here to be. I don't always understand everything that's going on with me. All I understand is that I feel this magnetic pull of allowing myself to just be me. Just allowing myself to be authentically me. Resting into the relaxation of realizing that I get to just be me. My quirkiness, my weird jokes, I cut people off sometimes. I like to talk, but you know what? That's part of me. And I get to accept myself. This is me allowing you a peek into my life, into my process, what's happening to me. I'm understanding what it is to channel almost real time. Thank you for being here. Thank you for witnessing me grow into who it is that I am. Allowing myself to just be real and say, hey, I've tried really, really fucking hard in life, and all I'm going to do now is just fucking be me. And I'm going to just allow the world to see who it is that I am. Because I've tried too fucking hard majority of my life to make other people happy and to fit in. And, I would say I'm autistic as fuck, never been diagnosed, but I worked, yes, I have history with autism. I'm not going to go into personal background or like medical stuff or anything, but 99% sure that I, have autism or I'm on the spectrum, and I've used that as my gift. I've used that to let go and to just allow myself to be what a lot of people would refer to as just my weird self, just be me. But to me, it feels like home. It feels like me just being able to accept myself for who it is that I am and not have any unruly expectations, but just allow myself to unfold. I hope that this video has been helpful for you. This is me just being me. I told you I was going to be authentic.